Howdy, howdy. Frosty510 here. Welcome to Metal Hellsinger. Dream the Beast add-on. Essential Hits Pack. Out now Purgatory. Leviathan mode. Alright, is there any controls? Accessibility? No? Ah, interesting. Alright, so this is my first time playing, and let's jump in. I'm Frosty510, welcome. Okay, automatically fit to provide the best beat matching experience when using low latency audio and video devices. So I'm assuming this will get copyright claimed and muted and all that sort of stuff, but having said that, you know, this is definitely a music game, so you gotta play with the music. Otherwise it loses all the effort. Having said that, you know, it is what it is in terms of that. Alright, let's get the calibration. I don't know if I got that right, but let's just back it in. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing. Yeah, let's restart that. Alright. Let's hope that's right. So yeah, what do I know about Metal Hellsinger? It's just similar to Doom is all I've ever heard. So I don't really know much else about it. Let's just do go.
Hell of a night for a story.
Well,
Set it down.
alright, I'll mute during cutscenes. That's how I do it.
And I'll tell you what. South heaven, way south now, there was this soul. Special, I mean to say. This soul came to hell just like a tune comes into your head. Nobody knew why or where from. All they knew, she had a score to settle. Now, demons not being the most creative types, they just called her the unknown. But hell is hell. And down there, they take away what you love most. Took her voice. For now, what you need to know is she won't be back. Now this here's the Red Judge, ruler of the Hells, the devil with a capital D. The judge personally saw to the unknown, and just to make sure the unknown didn't cause any more ruckus, the judge locked her up tight with unbreakable magics. No way out. She was trapped, and she was down there a long time, just getting madder. Would have stayed there forever if I hadn't called. You see, the thing is, just because the unknown couldn't break those magic gates herself, don't mean they can't be broken. And just because Judge stole her voice, don't mean she'd never sing again.
Alright then, so...
Don't know why I'm so happy remembering it. Her coming to get me and all, but I am. It's like a storm coming from far, far away. I felt it in the air.
Alright.
Marionettes. Hate them.
Oh, okay, I got you now. I got you. Or do I have it? Okay, I've just got to suddenly become musically talented. Alright, glowing enemies vulnerable, tapped on the to slow down. Okay, so you have to hit it in time. God damn, I suck.
We didn't need words.
So it's similar, I suppose, to Hi-Fi Rush. I mean, they sort of followed along the
It
concept.
sounds like love at first sight, don't it? You see, the whole universe has a rhythm. Well, it's kind of my pulse. And when I'm with her, we sort of become one. Her music is my music, and my voice is her voice.
Powers can be used for keeping Fury up even without demons around. Fury multipliers at the top of the screen. Fury increases by doing the actions on a beat. Perfect use more Fury. Most Fury. Picked up a Fury Burst. Fury has increased to 16 times. To unlock the Anguish Gate next to the turret to fit the remaining enemies. Yeah, so it does come back to, I suppose, Devil May Cry and that sort of, and then, you know, maintaining combos to maintain the music.
Poor bastards. That's destiny for you. Can't unlock an Anguish Gate without breaking a few monsters.
So yeah, interesting to see how much copyright claim there is.
And ice and despair. Unknown didn't care though. She had her own plan.
Fire the ultimate with L2, yellow's flame red.
Styx crystal. Good for health. Cambion starts the murder parade. Here's Persephone. I reckon we'll see lots more of her.
Oh, goddamn.
Crystal nearby somewhere.
I feel like something wrong. What is it? What is the problem? Magneto motion blur off. Got performance mode on. Vibration's on. I feel like, is it vibration that could be a lot stronger? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know, just...
Cleared that mess up, lickety split. Behemoth came crashing down. Nightmare City.
So much easier on the other weapons to just maintain.
Conquering vote gave me knowledge of myself. My ultimate, I guess you could say.
Dash with L1.
called me a pessimist because I had a bad feeling about what was coming.
You unknown. I have always known.
best job, but she'd get it next time.
So bloody close. Should have beaten that then. That was pretty poor. Yeah. New Hellsinger. New Torments. So I suck really bad. really bad. So I sort of get it. I feel like I get it. Oof. Yeah, not so good on the leaderboard. But yeah. And no doubt it's an interesting design decision with the music to the beat and all that sort of stuff. I do think I found the shotgun to be harder to mix with the beat, and then the skull just very easy, but the sword did so much more damage it was just not funny. The damage difference was just ridiculous. 10k versus like 300. It's just stupid, but at the same time I understand that risk versus reward. But the way I was chopping through the big guy with the sword was just crazy. Yeah, very interesting concept. I guess this whole video is going to be, you know, copyright claims, so like, you know. Let's go back to the menu. I'll disable the music and then we'll talk about it. So let me turn off the music before, so actually. Okay, so assuming the entire thing got copyright claimed. Either way, I suppose. It's an interesting game. I think, you know, I think about the movement flow of Doom and the way you move around. And then in this, the movement's not so much where the music is, it's just all about the triggering, all about the shooting of the gun. And I felt like the shotgun just sort of didn't work at all for me. But the skull, consistent. Sword, I couldn't get that working. It's might be just my sense of rhythm being just not quite there. Or me sort of trying to mix the two together. So focusing all of my attention on the little cursor thing near where you're aiming, near the crosshair. So as it comes along, the little beat timer sort of distract me from not looking at the game itself and the, you know, the graphics of the enemies and the actual quality of their animations and things like that. A good way of sort of distracting you, but at the same time, the game's pretty solid. This is the full version, updated version, free on PlayStation Plus for one of the months. So, you know, it's all that withstanding, I think it's obviously a quality game. And I like, you know, the better you do, the better music rewards. I think that sort of system always works well in games. I would love, you know, Guitar Hero. I suppose that's a bit more direct music to cancelling. I mean, to stopping the music as soon as you miss the note sort of situation. But and I think you have to get in the rhythm. If you can't get in the rhythm, like I was struggling to get in the rhythm, and then just using the skull and doing little damage and just firing it on the sound, it was just. My problem is really that the PlayStation 5. This is on PlayStation 5. The PlayStation 5 controller can do a lot more. So it says we do have trigger effects. We do have. Is it trigger effects? Is that it? Do we have anything else? Oh. So the PlayStation 5 controller can do a lot more. And I feel as though having the vibration to the beat, even if it's just an option, I think would work really well. So it's like, for me, it's a glaring missed opportunity to optimize for what the technology can do. And I understand you got multiple platforms and that sort of stuff. It's totally reasonable. But it's just that I'm playing this on PlayStation 5, and I feel as though the game would benefit if they, you know, integrated haptic feedback in a way that was meaningful. And the vibrations. And yeah, they could do more. I feel like, but they won't, of course. It's too late for that, which I understand. And, you know, me complaining about it is, it's redundant. Yes, it's redundant, but it's just how I feel about it, that the game, you know, if it had a sequel and they were able to do, you know, modifications for haptic feedback, I think it would improve it tremendously. And that's probably just me being bad, you know, feeling like that I need that extra assist of having the vibration of the controller matching the beat. And that would make the game so much easier, but then again, you had the different weapons to sort of balance that out. The shotgun and the reloading of the shotgun with the shotgun, you know, the square thing. No doubt that I think the game could be massively improved in that regard. But that's really more of a control point of view. Everything else, though, is pretty damn solid. Cutscenes and that's all fine. Motivations of the character, I think, are stupid. But then again, I think it's tied into a lost lore situation where she doesn't know exactly where she's from, so that's why they call her unknown, but she actually did have the ties there, and it's kind of a, you find out later that it connects a bit more, makes more sense, I suppose, at the story's conclusion, is what that's the vibe I'm getting, that it would make more sense later on. Because at the minute, it's kind of like, why would you go in there and start killing people? I mean, it's hell, it is what it is, but, you know, why would you choose to go there? She chose to go there? Did you choose to go there? And then you lose your voice, and it's kind of like the stealing of the 100 senses, body parts, organs and things, Japanese folklore thing, which has been done animated a few times, where, you know, you're trying to reclaim the lost parts sort of situation. So it's just a little bit of a taking from that idea. Not that that's an original idea too, but it's just a bit older, I suppose. I think it's a bloody good game. It's just, I think the basic combat isn't amazing. I feel like the music thing is such a pivotal part of the design, and works when it works. It's, I think, really good with the vocal lyrics going, and you actually nailing the timing. But for me, I just struggled to get that going, so I wasn't getting the best out of it, and that meant I felt like the combat wasn't as good. I didn't enjoy it as much, and, you know, having no connection to the music, I think, is another thing. But that's purely on me, to just, you know, not being a heavy metal dude. But I don't know. And then the prospect of it all being copyright claimed on a YouTube video, that sort of bums you out a little bit. But, you know, I wanted to see if it was any good. And will I play more? I'm not sure. Tell me what you think of the game. Tell me, you know, later weapons obviously do different interactions with the beat, and, you know, how that sort of functions is, you know, clever and all that sort of stuff. I'm sure there's more in terms of that respect, but I don't think the finishes are they're nowhere near as good as Doom. It's just, even though Doom Eternal repeats the ones from Doom 1, which I think is pretty lazy, but again, I understand why. I mean, God of War Ragnarok copied ones from God of War 2018 or 2019. So they reusing finisher animations is a pretty typical stock standard thing, and, you know. But having said that, I do think Doom's more satisfying. The movement I find in Doom is more satisfying, and then the consistency of music, as opposed to you have to perform, which, again, I understand that's the point, and that's fine. But it's just a different sort of feeling. The basic combat. But then again, you could argue Doom's combat's, you know, it's not perfect either. You can hit things so many times and there's no effect on the enemy from shooting it so many times. Like, the, you know, pulling apart of the organs and things, and the feeling that you're actually chipping away at an enemy by actually physically chipping away at them, at their physique. Which, you know, it's a tricky thing to do consistently. I don't know. Maybe I'm just nitpicking. I probably just am nitpicking. Trying to explain why I'm probably not going to keep playing the game. Look at the flames in the background going to the beat. That's pretty cool. But I don't know. I just yeah, I just thought they'd do something really simple, like have the beat to the vibration on the controller. That just seems like an absolute, for me, that seems like an absolute no-brainer. So that's me thinking there's a no-brainer. Thinking that the vibration would, and you'd have a whole bunch of settings for vibration, really. Because that's where the thing. You feel the vibration of the beat. You feel the beat. Again, headphones obviously help a lot in that regard, but I don't play with headphones. Ear stuff. It's a whole other issue. But yeah, I see. But I'm a lot. I do think you should have had paired vibration. Should have done more with the technology. But I understand multi-platform. Even then, though, you still have to, get it ready for each individual platform it's on. So I don't know. It's just quite far along in its release. It's not like I'll ever get this update. But I do think the game would have been a lot better with the vibration, or just a choice in terms of accessibility side. Having vibration paired to beat. And then you can just turn it off so there's no beat, but that sort of just takes away the whole point of the game. Yeah. Yeah, that's my thoughts. Again, console. This is PlayStation, first impressions, so take it with a grain of salt. Maybe you got into it, you liked the challenge of having to fit your actions to the beat, and it was more of a you changing stuff, which I think is fine. That's what I was sort of trying to do as well with the skull, just using the skull all the time. But yeah, I just missed opportunity, use the tech that's available. And now I'm just repeating the same point over and over. Yeah, it's just that disconnect. I feel like, the beat, and then I was shooting, and then it was like there was just a missing piece for me, connecting it all together, and that's the missing vibration. Alright, that'll do. It's been me, Frosty Fire 10's first impressions, and sort of a, thoughts and feelings. Metal Hellsinger. Yeah. Alright. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.